What up?
So, um, Bub sent me money for the G. So you really just owe me like 90, and then because I'll just take the whole 30 out from yours,
Mm-hmm.
and then 75 for your ticket for Beach Mountain because it was on my card.
Okay.
Ryan and Allie, I need to talk to them because I paid for their ticket too. They pay for our rentals, so they're taking that. We gotta figure that out. But you owe me 75 for your ticket. So if you could send that to me, that'd be great.
All right. So 75 and 90, 130. No, I can't math.
Yeah, tell me to do math too. I can't math either.
160.
165. So if you do, we're around there. Yeah.
All right. So what is up, guys? Today we are running what is probably going to be one of the last. What up, guys? Today we are running at Vegas on a full grid of 25. This has been an interesting track because it's impossible to pass below someone here if they defend the bottom line correctly. And the only other opportunity usually comes from making up spots on the pit or getting a really good restart. But with a field of 24, we are likely to have some cautions because this is the bottom split of the two. So let's see. I'm not actually changing any settings to the car because I found it. I swear it eats tires more than normal, which is odd, but yeah, let's see what we can do.
Green flag. Road sign black.
I found shifting into sixth gear just isn't worth it. You get an extra like 50 feet. It's just so hard to justify it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Almost lost it in the dog leg. Almost lost it in the dog leg. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, how far off was I? Oof. Oof. I'd rather be third than second, but oof, that's tough. What is that? Literally a tenth and some change. Or a hundredth, excuse me.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, so we're back. Leaving the car set as is. Going to garage though, remembering turn off the stupid bar, because that's always the most obnoxious thing. It's not a big deal in VR because depth perception, but without VR on a monitor, that's killer.
Here's to hoping we have a clean race.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Let's see what we get though.
When do you guys usually pit for fuel? Like lap 30, lap 35?
Time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road's closed.
I've seen people pit as early as lap 18 and make it all the way to the end.
Jesus. Probably mostly from flags, though.
We had one caution after lap 18, and that was it.
Damn.
I think he changed the map to, like, map 7 or 8 after he had a very large lead because everyone else pitted later under green. I think he dropped his map to map 7 or 8 to save fuel.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it reduces your horsepower, but you save a shit ton of fuel.
I forget the exact lap count. I'm thinking off my head now, but I believe it's 38 laps of green flag racing is a full tank.
Be smooth and have a good run.
Reorder the words of that sentence because I'm struggling.
Words are hard, but I get what you were saying. But if you're running like map 7 or 8, I think you can get up to 45 or 50 laps, somewhere around there.
Running map 8 under a green flag will overheat your engine fairly quickly. I only say that because I've done it. I was in a race last night. We were green from lap 23, and we had to, about 10 laps to go, we had to start going into fuel-saving mode to keep from running out. I crossed the finish line with my engine not running.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to this guy. He ran out of fuel coming out of 4, but still had a big enough lead to win.
In my little experience at this race, I usually try to come in for gas about 25 laps.
Yeah, anytime there's a yellow, I always drop to map 8 and makes a big difference even under caution.
Yeah, I don't have enough buttons on my wheel to bind to change maps, but I manually change them when there's a caution flag out.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I don't have enough goddamn buttons for that.
Six cars in.
Yeah, no, I do it after we're under caution.
Green, green, green.
These races aren't long enough to really need to do it very often during the race. Most of the time, there's, you know, pit between lap 25 and 45 and you're good.
Clear inside.
You're almost certainly going to have to pit, so here mapping doesn't really have as much of a strategy other than map 8 under caution, map 1 under driving.
Car inside. Clear inside. Next car is the leader. 30 seconds.
Wow, lead pack left, didn't it?
Sure did. I'm honestly just here for the safety rating.
Same.
Same here. That's why I started in the pits. Goddamn, man, you got leaders are coming up.
Car inside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up.
Yellow flag.
Road closed.
Yeah, I was going to say they're wrecking on the front stretch.
Well, that settles my issue of the leaders catching me. For now.
That's what I was thinking. Well, at least I can catch up and try again.
Pace car's coming out of 2 right now.
I don't know why we're checking up in 3 and 4, but we're checking up in 3 and 4.
Yeah, let's get around to the pace car. I realize that it's early and you might not need to pit, but there are other people who got hurt in that accident that will want to pit.
In other words, move it, let's go.
Letter 3. Car by.
Yeah, in a courteous sort of way.
I still don't know how I'm car number 1 when I barely race these things, and I always try and finish, not try and finish in the back, but usually do just because I'm cruising around for safety rating. Probably have the highest I rating.
Yeah, that's how it always works.
Checking up on the front stretch again.
I lost 1,000 points last week at Dover with NASCAR.
Ouch.
Yeah, this week Charlotte Motor Speedway got me fucking demoted back to B class. I had an A class license, but I didn't want to spend the money on the track that Cup Series is on this week.
Charlotte seems like such an inviting track. And you know what? It is. It invites you right out there so it can cut you off by the bump.
Yeah. And I also, first, I kind of hate Xfinity cars.
Oh, Xfinity's terrible. I'm trying to get my B license. I'm running freaking the 87 Legends and just cruising in the back because I hate those damn things too.
Oh, I love the Legends, man. That's where the fun's at. That's probably the best racing series on air.
I love 87 at some tracks. I hate them at Darlington. No matter what I did, I, could not figure out how to get this thing to fucking turn.
This dude has a 300 I rating and it's just, lighting it up.
What's so bad about the Xfinity cars?
Other than it's NASCAR? Please don't hit me.
High power, low downforce. Hard to drive.
No matter how you set up the cars, the rear ends are like absurdly squirrely.
Yeah, but that's what makes it fun.
Well, I've driven them. They're tight. You can't get the tight out of them.
The problem I've had, especially at Charlotte, it's like, at Charlotte, they're typically like too really loose at the beginning, and then they get way too tight like the longer you run. I don't know, they just piss me off. I like trucks more.
A lot of that tightness at the end of the run is just burning off that right front.
Yeah, it's definitely a big part of it.
Yeah, 'cause I just did a league race at Atlanta in those cars last week, and the longer I went into the race on a set of tires, the better the car felt. It wasn't tight at the end. It's just from saving that right front.
Insert some comment about your mom in there.
1 lap to green.
What am I inserting in your mom?
There you go. Something about it getting tight as you go.
Yeah, that's not his mom.
No, but my mom gets looser as we go.
Can't, man. Started that way. Like throwing a sausage down a hallway. I'm sorry, all that loose and tight talk. It just seemed like a your mom joke boiling in there somewhere. Got to get my childish out.
What are we doing up here, leader? Let's go, man. Look how far the pace. What the hell are you doing?
Catch the pace.
Why are we checking up this hard on the backstretch? What the fuck?
The
Being a dumbass.
Off the track.
the leader just alt F forward.
Getting ready, going green.
Catch it up. Come on, guys. We got to make up for it.
Pace car is in.
Let's get up there.
Green flag.
You guys, come on, man.
You're the leader, good fella.
I don't want to be coming out of turn 4, watching the leader go into turn 1 at the restart.
Stay low. Clear. Inside. Clear. Inside. Hold your line.
Just realized I was running map 8. Fuck yeah.
Still left. Clear.
That's funny, okay, me too. Did the exact same thing. Cars on the wall in 3.
Who just whacked me?
Now there's your mama show.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road closed.
Yeah, okay, I was trying to figure out why the hell I couldn't keep up with anybody, and then finally it dawned on me. Exact same thing. Look down and I'm in map 8.
So it's going to be one of those races, huh?
Survival of the fittest, motherfucker.
Catch about 16 car.
So if I want to reduce horsepower just a little bit and save a little bit of gas when I go to like 2, lap 2,
Catch
You will be
about
hard
3
pressed
car.
to notice without several laps. You will be pressed to notice the difference between 1 and 5.
Pit road is now open.
God damn it, Mickey, what the fuck was that?
And what I mean by that is I generally use 1, 5, or 8. If I'm going to go to fuel saving, I go straight to 5. 6 and 7 are road course settings. They are not fuel savings.
Now we need to pit.
Gotcha. Appreciate that.
Is it 8 fuel-saving map as well?
It's a safety car map. You only run it under safety car.
Yeah, 8 is absolute maximum fuel savings. It will cost power.
Do not run 8 under green flag, though. That's bad idea.
Jetstar 3, car.
Yeah, that's how you lose 5 spots.
Yep. Map 8 is known as Pass Me Map, because you get passed. So did we lose the leader who caused that restart to act like it was?
No, he's back out here.
12, car.
Albeit a lap down, but back out here.
Jetstar 3, car.
No, okay. Well, it sounds like it probably wasn't an intentional dickhead move. It was probably an accident or something.
Yeah, it looked like someone just understeered into the outside car.
Damn, I wish I had made that screen transparent before we started.
So if it comes down to it, can you run engine map 5 under green?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can run map 5 the whole race if you want to. It'll work.
Thank you.
For what it's worth also, if you can tuck in behind somebody, you can actually run map 8 and stay up with them in a draft on this track with this aero config. You got to stay right on somebody's butt, though. And still, your car's going to overheat after 10, 15 laps.
Is that because you tucked in?
Map 8 is really, really lean. It won't matter. You'll overheat after 15, 20 laps no matter what.
Oh, I got you on that. Cool.
I decided that I thought that wasn't really going to happen, and I would push it, and it happens.
Look at all the pretty pieces that were supposed to be inside.
Exactly. Hey, is that my piston slushing out the exhaust pipe?
And look, another one sticking up the oil pan.
1 lap to green, get ready.
All right, guys, let's tighten it up.
Hey, y'all might want to make sure you're back in map 1. Just a suggestion.
Now, what if I didn't want to be in map 8?
Why are we 3 wide? This is going to be entertaining.
Getting started early? I don't know. I got nothing.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the spaces and shit up there. Like, I don't understand it. This isn't that hard, guys.
Yeah, Travis or Vest, Caesar, Dallas, whichever one of y'all's in that green car.
Pace car is
Catch up to the pack, please.
green, green, green. You're in 5th.
Oh my God, guys. Use the throw. You cocksuckers.
That was quick, eh?
Probably going to check up in the front stretch into turn 1.
I'm sitting over here telling everybody where the wreck is, and then I ain't wrecked.
Catch stop 3, car.
Pace car's on the back stretch.
Pit road is open.
So I'm going to go with, this is one of those races where if you do map 8 during every caution, you're probably going to make it a fair amount of the race without needing gas.
You'll still have to pit.
Not at this freaking rate, we won't have to. It'd be nice if we could get some green flag racing.
I think even if we had cautions like this the whole race, and you ran map 8 during pace car, I still think you would be short.
Nah, you have about 180 laps. You're burning about 0.1 of a gallon under caution, so you got about 100 some odd laps of caution you could drive.
I was going to say my estimated laps is 109.4 currently.
Yeah, I think we need 8 cautions to make it a gasless or a pit stopless race.
I don't know. I don't trust the shit on the black box. I have my own widget that I use.
I've heard crew chief really sucks at being accurate on gas.
Use that one. I just have a separate fuel tank widget by itself.
Race laps, baby.
I don't know. Crew chief seems to do all right for me. He tends to go a little high, a little more than I need most of the time. So if I was to stop now, I'd take a half gallon off of it or so. But he usually does all right for me.
Race labs has never failed me yet.
Crew chief will never respond to me. I don't know what the hell it is. What lap is the leader on?
We're on lap 18 currently.
And hopefully I'll have enough to make up 3 laps.
Good luck with that.
Not sure what the 19's doing. You okay there, David?
He does this a lot. Just gets up for a second.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm not going to announce any more wrecks. It just caused me to wreck.
Remember, gentlemen, now's the time to switch back to map 1 if you ain't already.
No.
Green next time by.
Or just making sure that you ain't map 8.
Wonder how long before NASCAR starts doing this stuff. I mean, it's already fuel injected.
Does what? Bunch of cautions? Ha ha ha.
No, the mapping.
Ah, gotcha. Does NASCAR, sorry, I don't follow it at all. Does NASCAR have any kind of in-car adjustments currently?
Brake lights, and I think that's about it.
You can turn fans on, fans off as far as cooling the brake stones and things like that, but as far as, like these cars go, hell no, they got nothing.
Yeah, they don't have any fuel mapping you can change. Why are we going so slow into turn 3 and 4? Come on, guys.
You gotta get that running start, you know?
Except for the leader smart enough to not allow it.
Green, 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 green. Outside. Clear outside.
Swear, all the impatient people in the back make controlling the restart so damn easy.
Out outside. Still left. Clear outside.
Thiago, you come down on me again, I'm turning you. Sorry, not Thiago, Patrick. Patrick, don't do that shit again.
Sorry, Travis, I arrow pushed up on in front of you.
Your car good, Hoku?
Yeah.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside. Car inside. Still left. Clear inside. You're in 4. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Clear. Back to 30, ugly.
Wrecking into 2.
Inside.
What the heck was that?
I believe that was a lap car, or a car exiting pit road.
That was a very delayed safety car. Holy crap.
Checking up in 1, checking up in 1.
Catch the pace car. Half lap, exit car.
I'm really surprised it went that long before the caution
Catch the
flew.
pace car. Half lap,
Yeah.
exit car.
I wasn't the only one that saw that car coming out of the pit and just like basically get wailed by one of the front runners, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Sorry for whoever that was up front. I don't think that was one they walked away from, though.
That's it, go. Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tyres remaining. Line up single file.
Pace car
Catch
coming
up,
out of 2.
24 car.
When we're on pit road, can we just all stay to the right, please?
What, and be considerate of other people? No way, man.
Dude, my pit box was fucking cut off because someone was on my left.
So if you want to take the cheater easy way out, it's not really cheating. Anybody can do it. As soon as you get in there, man, just stay to the very left. You can drive right through the pit boxes and don't have to worry about that crap. It's not realistic. It's not really necessarily the best thing to do, but that way you don't have to get hit.
Yeah, but it's annoying as hell.
Yeah, yeah. There's no courtesy in doing that.
Oh, I concur 100%. Just having gotten hit too many times in pit row, that's me now. I will also say that I found out the hard way one year that they turned that off at the Indianapolis 500.
Man, I feel like I shouldn't have pitted there. Yeah. Seeing this many cars in front of me is pretty scary.
I'd say that was a good spot.
Hey, whoever is a couple cars up, can we maybe actually catch up to the leaders?
Yeah, the guy in front of me is slow at the moment.
Roger, go ahead and pit now and drop to the back then.
What? Talking to me or the game?
The game. You can pit, hang at the very back, like drop way back, like as the race is going green, and you can go in the pitch right as the flag drops, and you'll be good.
Yeah, do your best to like time it right and hope that a caution comes out right.
Jetstar, 20 car. Jetstar, 20 car. 1 lap to green. Jetstar, 20 car.
Is there an easy way to get voice chat to go to a specific individual, like text messages in here?
Not that I know of.
Only with teams.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Remember, everyone restart in 6th gear, it's the fastest.
6th gear, map 8. I'm ready. Leader. I got this. There will be no gaps, don't worry.
I believe in you. Why?
Getting ready, going green.
6th place, why are you half a corner back from 5th place? Like, come on.
Guys, I'm going to check up and make them bunch up. I am not going yet. Ready to go.
It's bunched up. It's bunched up better. Thank you.
I don't play that either. That's bullshit.
Nice! I got a stop and go because someone didn't want to hit fuck throttle. Let's go.
I'll go ahead and dig me on the outside. Or never mind.
Pit road closed. Jet stop to Charlie.
Race car's middle of the back.
Pit road is now open.
Come on, guys. Can we catch up?
Check up 3-4. Check up 3-4.
Jet stop to Charlie.
What do you think we guys have run? 5 green flag laps? 6 maybe?
I mean, I know I have enough fuel now to make it to the end, and I put on lap 27.
I'm good to the end too. I put it on 27.
First, second, and fourth still haven't pitted all race. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them.
I think I pitted on lap 12, race lap saying I need another 4 gallons.
Yeah, you pitted on 12.
Is that an overlay you got so you know who pit when?
Yeah, it's part of Race Labs. I have on my standings and my relative. It lets me know who pit when.
Yeah, the Race Labs relative is one of the greatest things ever.
I run relative and I run the standings too, to show the top 20 cars. I run both.
Now, is that on a separate monitor?
No, what you do is you go to racelab.app and you download it, and then you go in, there's videos on it to tell you how, but it's overlays. So like in the top left I can see the entire track, bottom left I can see my tires, my temperatures. You can move everything all around too to fit what you like. I can see relative, I can see standings. I've got a different overlay on my gauges, so all my cars have the same look to the gauge, so I can see like track temp, strength of field, what position I'm in, what gear I'm in, all that stuff, all right in front of me.
So it's kind of like the black box. It's still there, but you can see through it.
No, these are all, I've got them placed all around the black box. The black box is still there and fully functional. But I've got stuff placed all around my black box, but still out of my field of vision where I need it. But like I can glance down and I can see where everyone pit, like what lap they pit on, where everyone is, what their fastest lap is, and my relative, it gives me what their last lap is. All sorts of stuff. You definitely, it'll help you a lot with strategy and stuff. Just like right now, I know that 1, 2, and 4 are probably going to have to pit before this is over. So if I just lay back here and cruise in 9th, I'm pretty much, unless this thing just keeps going under caution, I'm pretty much guaranteed a 9th place if I don't, if nothing stupid happens. Sorry, 6th place. I'm in 9th currently.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it definitely is worth the investment to get it all set up like you like. Takes a little while to get them all tweaked out exactly the way you want them and stuff as well, but once you do, it's really worth it.
Agreed, 100%.
I only use the Race Labs relative in race. I use the other stuff for streaming and that sort of thing because their overlays are awesome. But it's amazing how naked I feel if I don't have the Race Labs relative window up so I can see all that crap.
Well, and it helps too because I use relative a lot. I can still use my relative and still do other stuff with my black box and still know what my relative is. Granted, it's sketchy as hell to do all that while you're doing 230 miles an hour in these things, but yeah.
Only until you hit the wall.
Yeah, then the sketchiness is gone because you already know you're wrecked.
Pretty please close the gaps.
I'm as tight as I can be.
Green flag, green flag. Get back in fifth. Car inside. Back in fourth. Still left.
Fuck all the talking, I was still in sixth.
Hold your line. Clear inside. Back in third. Keep going. Car inside. Clear inside.
Slow car into three, slow car into three on the wall.
Dropping debris out there. We're going to have to fix it. Come on in.
Thank
Yellow,
you.
yellow, yellow.
Well, that's just fucking lovely.
Checking up. Checking up in 1 and 2 for the pace car.
We stop and let the pace car pass.
What happened, Hooker?
It wasn't intentional. It really wasn't intentional. That's why I'm not annoyed too much about it. But someone who didn't pit washed up.
Lovely.
Checking up in 3-4.
So you're telling me somebody that doesn't have good tires on their car has a problem controlling where it's at? No way.
I think with this many cautions, these three are going to try and stay out front.
Oh, they won't after I pass them. And yes, I said that from 10th place.
Oh, I'm pretty sure all of us will pass them because they're not going to be able to do shit. They're going to have to slow down so much or wreck themselves.
Yeah, there's no way you guys are going to stay out the whole time without pitting and stay in the lead.
No, my left rear is already back down to 96% on the inside, 98 on the outside, and we've barely run on them. So their shit has to be down into the low 90s, high 80s, and these things are not controllable at that low a tire.
Hey, going up on the rear roll bar, that makes it looser, right?
That I don't know. I don't adjust. I've never adjusted these cars.
I can't help you in the middle of the race because I always get it wrong. But really, the best thing you can do is when you get a chance, go to the garage and go to the info tab. And for these cars, it documents exactly what you want to do with those settings, what they do and how they affect the car.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot which one you gotta lower to make it looser and which one you gotta increase to go looser.
Yep, I do the same thing every damn time I want to change them. Weight jacker plus plus.
Yeah, I know what the weight jacker does. That one's pretty simple. Yeah, I made a rear roll bar adjustment, and I'm gonna hope I did it in the right direction. Back here in the back of the field. So.
Yeah, loosening these things up wouldn't be too bad because they aero push terribly in the draft.
This track is awful when it comes to racing other cars in dirty air. It's horrendous.
So that's definitely a good spot for those of you who don't race these cars often. You get in dirty air, go ahead and give yourself a couple clicks of positive weight tracker to help out.
I thought Indy earlier in the season was quite difficult as well.
Yeah, Indy was a pain. I don't think I raced it because I didn't want to deal with the dirty air there. Here it's not as bad. You can at least follow if you're towards the front of the field.
Does anybody use Race Labs fuel calculator?
Yeah, I've got it open.
That's it, go.
I was just curious if I was the only
That's it
one.
for tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Got wheel damage.
I have used it. I think it's great. I just don't participate in races where it's enough of a importance to really keep using it. It's an awesome tool. I just don't do anything long enough to really matter. This is it, and it's really just one pit stop, so it's very rarely does it matter.
Extra 60, charge. Letter 60, carbine. Extra 60, car.
I almost caught myself trying to start in map 8, gear 6, though.
Getting ready, going green.
Hint, hint.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Thanks for not going 20. You're real great.
Yeah, seriously, guys, come on.
Go high. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
You have got to frickin' be kidding.
Letter 20, carbine.
Yeah, it looks like a 16, not 16. Looks like somebody hit the white line, clipped themselves.
I'm really not going to have any shot at getting my lads back because people in the back don't want to go when the green flag is waved.
Don't.
You can't.
The guy that held back probably 100 yards and got a running start on everybody.
Letter
Well, the worst part is that just happened to that one. There was a guy who was held back 5 or 6 car lengths. I was right behind him, didn't need a running start until still passed him and 2 other guys. Like, you can't.
If Kyle, if you move out of the way, if he does that again, I'm running through him next time because I just clicked up a 4X room.
I'll pull all the way to the white line then.
Which I doubt he'll do it now because I've dealt with this kid before. He does this shit a lot.
car.
Yeah, he's pitting. Yeah, I had one other person do it to me that's race, and I had to stop and go because of it. Because, green flag waved, and he refused to hit the throttle until we got all the way to the fucking start-finish line.
Extra 8, car.
Thing is, he knows I'm not joking, and I will drive right through someone if they pull that shit on me.
I'd challenge you to do it to me, but I know better.
You can't serve a black flag under caution, can you?
No.
Nope, can't, and I'm 2 laps down because of it. And I was leading, and I wasn't gonna I can give it up easily either.
Yeah, I was right behind the car in front of me, and just nobody up at the front went. I mean, I don't know what position was holding back so bad, but we were going 40 miles an hour when the green flag went.
Pit road is open.
There was, I think it was whoever was in fifth. They I got really close right up beside them and wasn't able to go.
Yeah, when I pitted around like lap, I think it was like 20 or something, I came out and was in the back, and the guy in front of me didn't go, and I got a penalty because of it.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, Nicholas, and I had to check up not to rear end you terribly.
Nick and Derek, hopefully I didn't make contact with you guys. I feel like I hit somebody trying to navigate through that restart. Hopefully it wasn't you.
No, you barely missed me. I move up, and I happened to see you coming. I'm like, oh, don't do that.
How many of us have black flags from that restart?
Jetstar, 8 car.
I didn't get one. Thankfully, I didn't get another fucking one.
David, I'm surprised when you went above me and then below Nicholas. I'm surprised they didn't give you one. You must have passed him right after the line.
I was actually, it's funny you say that, I had the wheels locked up right at the line so that I would not be in front of him because of that.
I don't know how you didn't pass him, because looking from behind you two, it looked like that was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought for sure I had a black flag out of it, to be honest. And the worst part about that is I wasn't even getting a run on anybody. I was like right behind you guys, and it just didn't work because he didn't go.
Yeah, I tried to kind of just stay where I was and not pass anyone. Was it end up with a green flag?
I'm in the league where the rule is you have to be one car length
Jetstar, 8
from the
car.
car in front of you at the start. And if you're not, you go to the back, period.
That seems kind of dumb.
1 lap to green.
You need to allow more room for IndyCar. Like, I get being close and all, but you gotta give more than a fucking car length in these cars.
Yeah, it's a NASCAR truck league, so they don't have the power these things do.
Oh, for NASCAR, yeah, no, that's pretty reasonable then.
Our NASCAR next gen league that we run, you have to be tightened up or you get in the line like 0.1 or better. We like a nice tight double file start.
Hey, 21, I'm gonna stick to the white line here on the restart, so if you want to go torpedo anyone, you've got the whole outside of the track to do it.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good now. He left. He's behind me now, so now he has to catch up. Question is, does he have fresher tires? Probably.
Getting ready, going green. Big car is in. Green, 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 green.
What the hell?
Leader slow. Leader slow.
Black flags galore today, boys.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is your problem?
Looking up front.
Yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road's closed, don't come in. Jetstar, 8 car.
Pardon my language.
Left
But
up,
what the
12,
fuck?
Car by. Left up, 24. Car by. Left up, 8 car by.
I have no idea how I made it through that.
I'm so fucking sad, dude. I had to go low and fucking spawn avoiding it.
I'm sorry you lost first place, but was that really fucking necessary?
Oh, he DC'd.
And if you're talking to me, there's somebody, whoever was getting off came back on, so I was avoiding him.
Yeah, no, the guy who caused that just fucking DC'd right off the back.
Coming around 20 on 20. Coming around.
Actually, to be fair, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just venting because I'm frustrated. I haven't even looked at the replay. So beforehand, I'm not going to judge. Good luck on the next race, gentlemen.
I mean, the leader did not pit for tires. He was playing the gas strategy.
He also,
So I have nothing to do with it.
you know, on the start,
I'm not too upset. That gets me closer to a leader so I can get one of my laps back.
tank car on next restart, when you go. Don't go, then stop.
Yeah, he keeps doing that shit and it's annoying.
Jetstar, 8 car.
Because that's what keeps causing all this fucking caution.
That's probably what he wants to do so he can get to the end on one tank.
Probably, because he's the only one who still hasn't pitted.
Derek, I'm pitting for damage, just be aware.
Appreciate the heads up. Yeah, it looks like your run fright tires got some issues.
I'm more concerned about my front wing, but yeah.
Jetstar, 8 car.
Hey, 24, quick question. What gear do you start in?
First,
He only started in third. Usually second.
you're supposed to start in first gear.
Yeah, you can start in first and you can essentially mash the throttle and you will not spin your tires.
Yeah, these are a first gear start car.
Okay. Good to know. I'm used to the NASCAR ones where you're in first gear, you're going for a right.
Yeah, these bad boys don't do that. Just that'll help your restarts a bunch.
Cool. Appreciate it, and appreciate the way you came about it with him.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey man, everybody drives different shit, man. Not everybody knows all the secrets. Like most of the people probably don't know the secrets about fifth gear with these cars.
Fifth gear.
Gear.
Yeah, fifth gear is great and all, but it eats your fucking tires like the plague. Not that it matters in this race, to be honest.
The fifth gear secret is if you are not in a draft or if you are the lead car in a draft and you go into fifth gear, you will pull away from the people behind you.
Green next
The
time by.
fuck?
Yep, I run in fifth gear unless I'm in a draft, and then I'll drop into sixth. I'll catch the car. As soon as I get by next to the car, like next to the car I'm trying to pass, if I drop in fifth, I'll disappear from them by a good half second within a lap.